Daddy wants to see the master's cut in case I'm talking more smut about my glass cut that I took the other day. He wants to read the code to see if he can work it out from the road who stuck it in. Can you see? It was glass, I think. It's got 2 dots on it. Probably took 2 shots, mate. 2 shots from bots. What are we going to do with that? What will draw it out? What would draw it out? I bought some lavender and probably lavender actually. I just do a lavender patch on it. That's probably what I do. I've got some lavender. I just put some hot water and make a poultice. I feel fine though. I've had it about 100 times before, so there's no chance of me flaking out too much. I'll just do my normal lying around trick until I feel better. I'm going to make it in this olden days. I better wash it out actually. In this olden days, it just helps with the magic. If you let me just wipe upon this old bit of rag. You know why? A bit of germ's good for you, isn't it? It's true. It builds up your immunity. I probably won't get any immunity from a bit of old dirty glass anyway, because like I say, I'm a rolling tide of disease. So I happen to have some old dirty lavender. What do you mean use clean lavender? I'll get some fresh stuff in next season. I'm going to use this now. I'll wrap it with moss, probably, for the toss. I don't know if I will, because all my moss has been used for frills. What will I wrap it in? A bit of old sock. Jesus Christ, you're fucking needy. Whatever. I have got some lint somewhere in the dog box. Tampons though, they used to be my dog first aid box. I learnt that from the LL Massive, who had a lot of old working people on it, but also all sorts of other people who were wizards. Because a tampon, you know, the small lillettes, are wrapped in plastic, so they're sealed and sterile. And if you pull the gauze off them, I know no one likes touching tampons, do they? But I mean, if you can work a dog, you can touch a bit of old sanitary product. Just take the gauze off it and unroll it, and you've got a flat piece of cotton wool that's about this wide and this long. Just take the string out. You can probably undo that to tie it up afterwards. Do you know what else you need in your fucking pocket, mate? A bit of gaffer tape, probably. I don't know if I've got any tampons left. I might have some somewhere knocking around. Oh, see, I've got all the tricks. What was I saying about the liver? Yeah, the liver's primary source is, well, dealing with viruses. And what's the other thing it does? Come on, NHS Massive, or those other people, what are they called? Harvard Medical Compassion. Bit of ginger in there as well, maybe. That's pheromonic. I make up my own words just to confuse the nibs. So the liver does lots of jobs, really. It stores energy. It's the first, isn't it? The first energy that you use. Say if you're running, I think. Deals with viruses. So if it's already carrying a toxin load, it's not going to work as efficiently. And then I read it will send other toxins, rather than passing them through the way it should go, it sends them back into the body, so you end up with other what are they called? Diseases, probably. Diabetes. I don't know how much of this is old flank truths. I told you about that book, didn't I? The liver rescue one. I know some of it's written in like Romany style antics about like medical fairies that told them about it. But that's good enough for me. You know why? I'm that sort of person who believes in medical fairies. And I believe that book to have a lot of truths in it. I just took out the bits that I thought were useful, but I think that's, if you're an old woadie that's the right way to do it, because everyone's got slightly different. Everyone's got slightly different driving clutches, haven't they? So you have to trust your own instincts. It's true. I think that anyway. We know Romany have slightly different DNA, and so even within Romany, there's Roma. There's going to be variants of DNA because, well, there is, isn't there? I believe it to be true anyway. What do you mean, just stick your finger in that boiling old skank water and then seal it with a candle? Seal it with a candle, mate. You know why? You're looking at disease. Keep it open if you can. That's why honey's good for wounds. Because, first of all, honey is, well, decent honey, is made from medicinal plants. It doesn't lock the, what doesn't it do? It doesn't lock the wound. Doesn't lock the wound. So you won't get things like abscesses. Nearly up to time. Do you know Fen? I talked about this before. That dog that went to live up in the other way. He got his side. I've got a thing stuck on it now. I'm going to keep that there for luck. It's a lavender bead. He got his side torn open by a neighbour's dog. Staff. It wasn't the end of the world. It's just like it nipped its side. My dog was on the lead, and this staff thing ran up and nipped his side. But because he was a Saluki with no fat cover whatsoever, it literally ripped his whole side off. They call it unzipping. I say this because some people will know it and some people won't. He literally had his entire side opened. I'm nearly done. But ended up with a scar about this size. Honey. I did it